Wow. All these people so sudden. They must all come from the same place.
Right. That they do.
Oh? You know about them too?
Oh, yeah. More about them than I know about you. Do they frighten you?
Frighten me? Why would they frighten me?
Because you're an escaped nigger.
Yeah.
Because you crawl through the wire and make tracks to my side.
Wire.
Don't they have wire around the plantations?
You must be Jewish. All you think about is wire. Plantations didn't have wire. Plantations were big, open, whitewashed places like heaven. And everybody on them was grooved to be there, just strumming and humming all day.
Yes.
And that's how the blues was born.
Yes.
Stay away from me,
Yes.
'cause I'm in my
That's
sin.
how blues was born. Yes.
Stay away from
Yes.
me.
And that's how the blues
I'm
son of a
in
bitch!
my-
Get out of my way! Cares, and that's so. That's how the blues was born. Oh, 10 little niggas sitting on a limb, but none of them ever looked like him. And that's how the blues was born. Oh, come on, Clay. Let's do the nasty. Rub it.
Hey, what was in those apples? Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest one of all? Snow White, baby, and don't you forget it.
Come on, Clay. Let's rub bellies on the train. The nasty. Do the gritty grind like your old red-head Amiri. Grind till you lose your mind. Oh, shake it. Oh, shake it. Oh, woo! Come on, Clay. Let's do the choo-choo train shuffle. The nail scratcher.
Hey, you coming on like the lady who smoked up her grass skirt.
Come on, Clay. Let's do the thing. Clay. Clay. You middle-class black bastard. Forget your social working mother for a few seconds and let's knock stomachs. Clay. You liver-lipped white man. You would be Christian. You ain't no nigger. You're just a dirty white man. Get up, Clay. Dance with me, Clay.
Lula, be cool now, be cool.
Oh. Be cool. That's all you know. Shaking that wild cream oil on your naughty head. Jacket's buttoned up to your chin. So full of white man's words. Christ and God! Get up, Clay. Get up and scream at these people. Like scream meaningless shit in these hopeless faces. Red trains cost Jewish underwear for keeps. Expanding smells of silence. Ooh, Grady's time. Whistling like shivers. Clay. Don't sit there dying the way they want you to die. Get up!
Lula, sit down, goddammit, sit down.
Screw yourself, Uncle Tom. I mean, Uncle Tom's woolly head. There's Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom's woolly head. With old white Madden mane, he hobbles on his wooden cane. Old Tom. Let the white man hump his old mama. He just shuffle off in the woods and hide his gentle gray head. Old Tom, woolly head.
Lula!
Now let me go, you son of a bitch!
Why don't you stop it? Just shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know anything. So just keep your stupid mouth closed.
You're afraid of white people, and your father was Uncle Tom Big Lip.
Shit! You don't have any feelings, Lula. No sense. I could murder you now. Such a tiny, ugly throat. I could squeeze it flat and watch you turn blue on the humble with dog kicks. And all these weak-faced oaf-faced squatting around here standing over their papers at me, murder them too, even if they expected it. See that man there? I could rip that tongue right out of his hand and skin as I am, I could rip that paper right out of his hands and just as easily rip out his throat. It takes no great effort. For what? To kill you soft idiots? You don't understand anything but luxury.
You fool.
I'm not telling you again, Tallulah Bankhead. Luxury. In your face, in your fingers. You telling me what I ought to do? Well, don't. Don't tell me anything. If I'm a middle class, fake white man, then let me be. And let me be in the way I want. I'll rip your lousy breast off. Let me be who I feel like being. Uncle Tom, Thomas, whoever, it's none of your business. You don't know anything except for what's there for you to see and act. Lies, the vice, not the pure heart, the pumping black heart. You don't ever know that. And I sit here in this buttoned-up suit to keep myself from cutting all your throats. And I mean wantonly. You great, liberated whore. You fuck some black man and right away you're an expert on black people? What a lot of shit that is. The only thing you know is that you come if he bangs you hard enough. The belly rub? You wanted to do the belly rub? Shit. You don't even know how. You don't even know how. That old dippy-dip shit you do, rolling your ass like an elephant, that's not my kind of belly rub. Belly rub is not queen. Belly rub is dark places with big hats and overcoats held up over one arm. Belly rub hates you. Old, bull-headed, bull-eyed, old-faced, popping their fingers and don't even know yet what they're doing. They say, I love you, Bessie Smith. And don't even understand that Bessie Smith is saying, kiss my ass, kiss my black, unruly ass. Before love, suffering, desire, anything that you can explain, she's saying and very plainly, kiss my black ass. And if you don't know that, it's you that's doing the kissing. Charlie Parker. Charlie Parker. Or the hit white boy scream for Bird and Bird saying, up your ass, feeble-minded old fade, up your ass. And they want to sit around talking about the tortured genius of Charlie Parker. Bird would have played not a note of music if he just walked up to East 67th Street and killed the first 10 white people he saw. Not a note. And I'm the great would-be poet. Yes, that's right, poet. Some kind of bastard literature. All it needs is a simple knife thrust. Just let me bleed you, you loud whore. And one poem vanished. A whole people of neurotics struggling to keep from being sane. And the only thing that would cure the neurosis would be your murder. Simple as that. I mean, if I was to kill you, maybe then some white people would begin to understand. You understand? No. I guess not. You see, if Bessie Smith killed some white people, she wouldn't have needed all that music. She could have talked very straight and plain about the world. No metaphors, no grunts, no wiggles in the dark of her soul, just straight 2 and 2 are 4. Money, power, luxury, like that, all of them. Crazy niggas turning their backs on sanities when all it needs is that simple act. Murder. Just murder. To make us all sane. Ah, shit. Well, who needs it? I'd rather be a fool, insane, safe with my words and no deaths, and clean, hard thoughts urging me to new conquest. My people's madness. Ha! My people. They don't need me to claim them. They got legs and arms of their own, personal insanities, mirrors! They don't need all those words. They don't need any defense. But listen though, one more thing. When you tell this to your father, who's probably the kind of man who needs to know at once, so he can plan ahead. Tell him not to preach so much rationalism and cold logic to these niggas. Let them alone. Let them sing in code and see your filth as a simple lack of style. Don't make the mistake through some irresponsible surge of Christian charity of talking too much about the advantages of Western rationalism or the great intellectual legacy of the white man. Well, maybe they'll begin to listen. And then, maybe one day, you'll find that they actually do understand exactly what you are talking about. All those fantasy people, all those blues people. And on that day, as sure as shit, when you really believe that you can accept them into your fold as half-white trustees, later the subject peoples, with no more blues, except for the very old ones, and not a watermelon in sight, the great missionary heart will have triumphed. And all those ex-coons will be stand-up Western men, with eyes for clean, hard, useful lives, sober, pious, and sane. And they'll murder you. They'll murder you. And have very rational explanations, very much like your own. They'll cut your throats, drag you out to the edge of your cities so your flesh can fall away from your bones in sanitary isolation.
I've heard enough.
I bet you have. I guess I better collect my things and get off this train. Looks like we won't be acting out that little pageant you outlined for us before.
No, we won't. You're right about that, at least. All right!
I'm sorry, baby, but I don't think we could make it. Ooh.
Sorry is right. Sorry is the rightest thing you've said. Open the doors and throw his body out. And all of you can off at the next stop.